Hey, what's going on, guys? Jack's the Bearded Hiker here. So we're about to kick up our ham game with a double smoked ham on the pit barrel cooker. Now, towards the end of this cook, we're going to be glazing this bad boy with a strawberry preserve and grainy mustard mixture. And we're also going to be adding some potatoes and to soak in all of those rendered juices from that ham. It's going to be good. All right, guys, let's get busy. So let's get this bad boy unwrapped. This is a 7.5 pound ham shank. Now, I recommend using a ham shank rather than the butt end because this has mainly, it's fattier, number one, but it also has a straight bone versus the other has like a convoluted bone, so it's going to be easier to carve this. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to carve one side at a time. But what you want to do is you want to go in about roughly maybe an inch or so, maybe an inch and a half. And we're just going to continue to do this, and we're going to be making a crisscross pattern. So I'll show you what it looks like when we get done, because I don't think you want to see me do that. Alright guys, so what we're going to do here is we got it all scored up here. We're going to carefully put it in here, because these things will fall off here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put this bad boy in our smoker. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and use this ThermoPro thermometer here. And you're going to put it in here and just put it in about an inch or so away from the bone. Alright, and now what we're going to do is bring this up to temp, and we're going to bring it up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. So we just put this bad boy on. Let's go ahead and insert our rods into your pit barrel cooker if you're doing one. And I'm going to tell you what temperature we're running at. Now, I did crank this pit barrel up for about 20 minutes and get it kind of dialed in before we did all this. So right now we are running about 323 degrees. I expect that it will come down a bit in temp a little bit. But if we were running at 350 consistently, I'd be okay with that. And by the way, I'm using 2 chunks of apple wood on the top of my coals in the bottom of the pit barrel cooker. Alright, so our ham is about at 110 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to go ahead and make up our glaze here. We got a half a cup of strawberry preserves in there. And we're going to use 3 tablespoons of a grainy Dijon mustard. And basically all you want to do is just heat this up enough to where, you know, it melts this up so it's not gelatinous. Alright, and once that gets done and nice and mixed up, we're going to go ahead and start basting. Alright, internal temp, guys, is at 120. So we're going to go ahead and start basting this. Actually, you know what, I'm going to just kind of do something like this here. Looking good, it smells good. Alright, we're going to go ahead, still at 120, I just basted, so we're going to go ahead and add these potatoes around here. Now these potatoes are going to release a little bit of liquid, but I'm going to try to toss them around a little bit into this, some of this rendered pork fat in here too. Alright, this is after our base. We just hit that bad boy, the potatoes, with a little bit of salt, and we're just kind of tossing them about now. God, that looks so good. Alright, we are at just hit 140, guys, so I can already tell you that our potatoes aren't done, so this is going to be tricky here. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove that. And we're going to try to carefully take this ham out without messing anything up. So I'm going to try to, because I want to keep... Alright, this ought to be pretty easy. Alright, I'm going to remove this sucker and we'll get back with you. Alright, success. We removed the ham. So I'm just going to toss these in. I just put a little bit more salt and pepper on them. These are probably, I'm going to say another... I don't know, maybe another half hour, which is fine because we're going to let our ham cool a little bit before we test it out. We're going to go ahead and transfer these out of this juice here. All right, let's go ahead, before I do all that, let's just taste one so we can go ahead and close this video out. Ready? Oh my goodness. Look. Oh, some carrots would be good in there too. Next time, we're going to be adding carrots. I don't know if anybody's ever done this before, but if you're doing this ham, definitely don't skip putting some potatoes in this rendered fat. Bomb! So let's get this bad boy going. Not really sure how to carve it. I'm just going to take this in right here. We've already got pictures, some video, so let's go. Look at that. Fantastic. Very good. You got that sweetness on the outside. It's almost like a what do you call those? Sugar cured hams, or spiral slice sugar cured. Kind of tastes like that. Really, really good. All right, guys. You know what I'm gonna do with this ham? It's just me and the wife, so I'm gonna put some of this stuff in the greens. I'm gonna put some of it in, and you can check out my greens video up here. Also gonna use it in some. What did we say?
Green beans.
Oh, also green beans. Put it in that. You can check out my green bean video here. I want to thank Texas Pete and Carolina Chris for the swag. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Double smoked ham in a pit barrel cooker. Do it.